This summer, Google announced a pretty major update to Google Classroom, and we are going to take a quick look at what some of those updates are and what I think probably the most important for teachers will be. So when you're inside of your class, you'll notice probably the very first thing you notice is that the tabs at the top have changed. You now have Stream, Classwork, and People. And what Google has attempted to do is really break apart the two main aspects of Classroom. So in the stream, you will see now if I go down and I look at the plus button and hover over it, I only have the option to create an announcement. So the stream is now solely for announcements, and assignments are not found here anymore. So hopefully that will keep it a little more organized. When we go click on Classwork, the new tab of Classwork, this is where you'll see an entirely new Create button at the top. And now this is where all of your different assignments will go inside of Google Classroom. So if I click on the Create, you will see I have the option to create an assignment, a question, reuse a post. So, and the question here is the same as it has been. It will put a question right into this classwork page that students could respond to. You'll also notice that now you can sort by topic within classwork. So what's really great here is you can do topic 1, topic 2. Here an example would be warm up. You can separate it. Think of this like modules in Canvas. You can really sort those out and put assignments in the topic they need to be in. So I think that's a really nice addition that Google Classroom has done. There are no more topics in the stream. Topic is no longer in the stream, so the stream will be a true feed with the most recent item going to the top. The last tab over is People, and this one hasn't really changed a whole lot. I do think it's a little easier to add a co-teacher now or to add students if you wish, because the little button is right there next to the teachers. I will bring your attention back to the stream really quick. Many people utilize the About section. They still have an About section, but it is a little different. If you see the word About here and I click it, this is where you'll find your class code, and you can still display this full screen from here, but that would be where you find the code to go and allow students to get into your classroom. The last piece I want to show you, and probably the piece that will be most exciting to most teachers, is back in classwork. When you have an assignment that is turned in by students, as you can see I have 2 students that turned in this assignment. When I go into their assignments and I go ahead and click on an assignment for them, the thing you notice now is now we have a speed grader. This, again, comparing it to Canvas, very similar. Previously, if you recall, you had to go open each student's work individually. And then by the end of a class, you have 20, 30 tabs open. Trying to keep track of that was kind of a mess. Now, I open my first students, and you can see right here, I can cycle with these arrows to the next student's work. And if you look over to the right-hand side, I can change students here on my drop-down menu if I want to see someone specifically. Over on the right-hand side of the screen, you'll notice that if there's multiple files turned in by this student, this is where they'll be. You can grade the assignment right here. I can add a private comment to the student right from this screen. This would not go on the stream or anything. This is a comment directly to the student. And they've also added something here called a comment bank. So what you can do is you can go fill out your comment bank right here of things you might write regularly to students for assignments, and all you then have to do is you can see I can copy this to the clipboard, and then I can always come in here, add a comment, and then it's a simple paste, and then I can add my comments that way. The last area I'd want to draw your attention to in the new updated Google Classroom is the gear in the top right corner. These are where you're going to find the basic settings for your classroom. These are where you're going to find the standard settings for your class code, your stream, those types of things that you've used before. They're just in a new location. So this is the new updated Google Classroom. Hopefully there's a few things in here that you will find useful.